Oh, anyway, moving on from that. So, over the years, Sam, what the hell is up with this shit? We're doing prequel night or some shit?
Yeah, I guess so. There's gonna be an Alien prequel. I got this off slashfilm.com. It'll be in the live show notes. H.R. Geiger is reteaming with Ridley Scott.
That sounds like a porn name.
No, H.R. Geiger and Ridley Scott will be doing it live. Yeah, but anyway, they're gonna do an Alien prequel. I'm kind of looking up some more details on different sites because this article actually isn't that informative. Apparently Ridley Scott's original Alien is going to be the inspiration, so it'll be more gritty. I like this line. His highly sexualized biomechanical visualizations were one of the prime factors that made Alien stand out, and will be used again. It's like what was sexual about Alien?
Yeah,
I don't think anyone watches Alien like, oh man, I'm getting so hard right now. It's the Alien.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, look at that Alien right now. It's got a double jointed mouth. Boy, just think of all the pleasure you could have with that as it bites your dick off. Like, really? No. Oh man.
Somebody out there is like, God, you know those posters of chicks like holding their tits up like that you put on the wall. Somebody's got one of those of the Alien. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
The Alien. But
wow.
No, I guess a prequel to Alien's okay.
I can deal with. Well, we didn't know about it. I mean, there might have been shit before Aliens. You know what I mean? Like Alien, the first one.
I think. I still think that I'm more excited for the next Predator movie, since Robert Rodriguez has signed on to do those.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna keep doing Predator movies. He's already signed on for a sequel.
I love Predator. Predator whips Alien's ass any day.
His next, the next Predator is going to be completely focused on the Predators, right?
Really?
Yeah, he wants to do something about them, like on their home world, like about the war between the two different types.
Oh shit! Well, how the fuck are you gonna narrate that shit?
I don't know. They'll probably do subtitles or something, or knowing Robert Rodriguez, there might not even be words. He might just be like, "Fuck it, we'll just have like 3 hours of you trying to figure out what's going on and ridiculous action."
I don't know about that, man.
I think I could deal with like subtitles.
Maybe
for that.
Possibly, I can see that.
I don't really care about keeping like what the Predator's saying a secret all that much. So it's like, oh no, now I get to see what the girls mean.
Yeah, it's like, all right, murder guy there. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go on to your next two stories because mine kind of tie in together with TV news. So
okay, the next one is for those who've watched it, I think it's called Descendants. I think, or something along those lines. I watched it the other day. The Dead Space animation series.
Okay. Yes, I have seen it.
They're making another one. It's going to be called Dead Space Aftermath, and it is going to, let's see, EA announced it today. So this is a new story.
Have you seen the first one?
Yeah, I just watched it the other day.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
I'm all into Dead Space. Is it before the game or what?
Yeah, I think the first one is. I know the second one is not. I think the second one, it's going to be going on at the same time as the first game. Like, it's going to be on a different ship that was connected with that other ship at one point. So,
okay. Alright, I got you now.
Because you remember in the first game they talk about they had ships dock and then those ships got devoured and then... So, like, that the Ishimura is not the only ship with the things on it.
Right. So, I'm waiting for the game.
I am too, and I think this will be a nice little
awesome
treat because it's going to come out January 25th, which I think is a week before the game comes out.
Damn it! Why is it like there's so many damn games that I want that are coming out, and why can't one be out now that I want? You know what I mean?
Oh no!
It's like there's no games that I want right now, and we're getting into arcade with fucking.
Dead Space 2 is going to come out. Oh no, it's going to come out the same day. That's pretty awesome. So when you're taking,
it did that last year. It was not last year, but it did it at the same time with Dead Space, the animated, the first one. It did it the same day as the game dropped.
Well, I say I'll probably pick both of them up, and when I'm taking breaks because I'm so scared of Dead Space 2, I can watch the Dead Space animated movie
and scare the fuck out of yourself even more.
Yeah, actually, the movies are more cool than they are scary. They're really well done. Like that first one's really well done. So
I am all about it. Bring it on.
It's really cool to see the different places and different people. It kind of helps give Dead Space a larger universe, which is cool.
That, and it gives you more of a character base. You know what to base these people off of.
Yeah, because Isaac is really cool, but as far as a character goes, Isaac doesn't speak. Isaac doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have much as far as trying to fill you in on what's going on. So it's cool to watch these movies and be like, oh, so this is why these people are here. This is why the ships look like this. It's because Isaac doesn't tell you that because he doesn't give a shit, because all he cares about in the first game is, I've got to get my girlfriend off this ship. So, I love the first game so much. I need to go pick up a copy just to keep now that it's really cheap.
Damn it, we're getting into that shit, and I'm wanting to talk about video games. Oh, and there's so much fucking news this week. By the way, Thursday night it's gonna be an epic fucking night.
Not only are we doing our Game of the Year stuff,
we're doing a whole bunch of shit.
And then, also, there's so much gaming news. It'll probably be one of those, ridiculously long shows, because there's, good lord, there's been so much gaming news. Just to give you a preview of one of mine, Deus Ex gameplay footage, full-on gameplay, polished footage has released.
Oh, nice. So we'll throw that in the trailers then.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Awesome. Alright. On to your next story.
Okay, for those who don't know what Firestarter is, let me explain it real quick. Firestarter is a movie about a girl who can, or a book series actually, about a girl who can, she's basically pyrokinetic, which means she can make things spontaneously combust with her mind. And it was written by Stephen King. It was a movie in the 70s. They made a movie out of it, and Universal is planning to remake it and then try to turn it into a small franchise. So probably a couple movies. Maybe they're going to try and do a TV spin-off. But I think this is stupid, because I don't think the Firestarter stuff is that interesting in the first place.
Yeah.
So,
you know what it reminded me? Man, this is really bad. Gosh, I love that we're such fucking gamers. So this reminds me of The Secret World. The first intro to The Secret World, you see a girl there, and she just walks into her apartment, and she's cooking food and shit, and then all of a sudden you see her turn around, and there's this monster looking in her fucking face, and she uses fucking fire to blow this monster away with. Yeah, that's what. Anyway, it doesn't sound interesting at all. I'm we're overly done with fucking. Why is it that somebody finds something that works for them, and all of a sudden they're oh, well shit, that worked. We're going to give the green light to all this stuff that, Heroes is really good.
Someone needs to tell Hollywood that just because one thing is successful,
don't need to make a million things. It's there's this girl, and she's a cheerleader, and she can break her bones, and she's healed back up again, and she's good to go. Like, yeah, heroes. Okay, so we'll make a girl that can spontaneously combust shit, and fire starter. Yeah, let's green light to that. And then like, there's a new series. Like, it looks like a spider, like not Spider-Man, but it looks like the Cape. Have you seen that shit? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, that looks gay as shit. I don't want to watch that garbage.
Hey, I found it here.
But I want to, I don't know, I want to kind of see it so I can make fun of it. So, definitely, nah.
I want to respond to something L. Davis put in the chat, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, even though I'm not sure if we'll actually review this movie. But and I hope we don't, because for that True Grit remake was the biggest waste of time I've ever spent ever.
Really?
Okay, first, I couldn't understand a word that Jeff Bridges said. Not a word. His voice is so mumbled and muffled through the whole movie that you're just like, what are you saying? You
Really?
freaking idiot! Like, the whole time he's just like, he talks like Frank. Watch that preview and tell me he doesn't talk like Frank. I can't help you, son.
Well, see, the thing is that I thought it looked really good.
Oh, also, Josh Brolin as the bad guy sucks. All he does is sneer the whole freaking movie. Matt Damon is a terrible, terrible Western actor. What the hell's he doing? The only good actor in the entire thing is the little girl. I mean, really and truly, she's the only thing that possibly good was in that movie. I mean, it's terrible. The action is subpar. It's not funny. True Grit is supposed to be funny. If you've seen the original, I don't care if it's a remake. You don't remake a John Wayne film and then decide like, oh, we're gonna make it serious. John Wayne films aren't serious. There's a reason why they're written the way they are. There's a reason why the main character was funny. And when you turn him into this mumbling drunkard guy, it's like, it's not funny anymore. It's just weird. It's tough to look at.
A lot of people gave that their movie of the year, believe it or not.
I just disagree with that so much. I think there's so many better things out there.
Yep.
And not to mention, it was too long. Like, why did that movie need to be as long as it did?
Like, movie of the year, and I'm like, really? Really? So, I don't know. So, I guess it's kind of depressing news. Well, speaking of other depressing news, is the man, the myth, the legend, Hugh Hefner proposed.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? This is your TV news, which is kind of TV, because you had to hit The Girls Next Door. But,
hey.
So, yeah. Is that not fucking weird?
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, that woman has to be so happy because she's just gonna inherit all his shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's going back through, and he's basically getting the rights to, like, I guess it was up for sale. Like, Playboy was up for sale there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this. But, yeah, it's Crystal Harris. Crystal Harris is a girl. So, I'll give you a little look of what she looks like.
She was probably the only girl that didn't give it up to him, and he was like, oh.
He's like, I got to marry this bitch. She is not giving me any ass. Yeah, so.
Boo, marriage.
Oh my god, she is 24 years old.
Wow, they're literally like at a 60-year age difference.
Wow.
That's really creepy.
Wow, is that not really fucking weird? Yeah, Playboy founder proposed to a 24-year-old girlfriend, Crystal Harris, Friday night, and he says, I gave Crystal the ring, and truly a memorable Christmas Eve. And as he tweeted, oh boy, he tweeted it.
He